morning. Welcome to another episode of the Mareathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe today. My name's Mare. Welcome to my channel. I would love for you to become a marathoner and subscribe. Somehow this morning, it's like 8 o'clock and I again have a little bit of time before I'm taking Thomas to school. So as I was sitting at my desk getting things kind of like, oh, rogue hair, set up for the day, I realized that my empties drawer is full. So I thought I would show you some of my empties before we head on off for the day. So these are products that I have used up, and I'll let you know whether I would repurchase them or whether I already have, or if you should just save your money. This was a gift from one of you. It's the Honest Company's face and body lotion, the purely simple fragrance-free variety. I loved this. Thomas really liked it. I liked it. It was nice to lotion my legs after the shower and still be able to put pants on. That's like, to me, is a good sign of a good lotion. These I randomly bought at Winners. The fall, the summer, this is how, probably the summer, this is how infrequently I use face wipes. They're the Bloom Naturals Night Calming Daily Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelettes. There was 60 in here. I found them at Winners. This was the lavender kind. And they're paraben free, no SLS, alcohol free, pH balanced, not tested on animals. And if I could find these again, I would totally buy them. They were great for eyes, like they didn't irritate my eyes. They weren't fantastic at removing makeup, like I would never just use these on their own. But in a pinch, they were great. They didn't irritate my skin. I'm on a very specific skin product regimen when it comes to face care. Face care? Is that a thing? Skin care. Good morning. And this is not it. This is not the brand I use, but these were great. If I see them again, I will buy them again for sure. The biggest bottle of Batiste you ever did see. Yep. This is from Winners, Walmart, anywhere really that they sell shampoo. You should probably be able to find this. This is my favorite drugstore one. It doesn't hold up to my favorite Evo Water Killer dry shampoo, but it's like more readily available. This one's fantastic. And the last time I went to buy the Evo, they were out of it, so I'm just waiting for them to let me know that it's back in. This is the Body Shop's Shea Shower Cream. I'm still on the hunt for a shower gel where I can use it and I don't feel dry after. Speaking of which, just got out of the shower. This is really nice, and I will say it is moisturizing, not enough for my, like, I live in a very dry climate, a very dry area of Canada, so I don't even know if that's like a unicorn impossible ever, but I will say this is unisex. So if you and your spouse were wanting to just share a shower cream, especially if you were going to be on vacation, it has a very unisexy smell. And I would get it again. This was actually in my 2017 favorites, and I rationed this so hard. It's the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special Shampoo. It smells like mint. It's so invigorating. It's the greatest thing I've ever used when I have a headache because it's so tingly and refreshing. First thing in the morning, it's so refreshing. Loved it. Highly recommend it. This is from Lush. This is the Happy Hippie Shower Gel. I just got a teeny weeny one. This is usually the size I get. It's fine. I don't actually think I was a big fan of this one. The smell's okay. It was fine. I don't know. What can you really say about a shower gel? It didn't wow me. I don't think I would repurchase. I'll just get a different kind from Lush. I'm kind of like just going through them. It was fine. This was actually a sample. Can you believe how big this sample size is? I think my aunt gave this to me like forever ago. The Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water cleanses and removes makeup, soothes, no rinsing, blah blah. It's good. I wouldn't repurchase it. I don't think they're cruelty free, but it's good. And then this was a gift from one of you, from Sage. It's the Stress Release Tension Reducing Bath Salt Soak. This was so freaking nice. It is, you know, you just put it in your bath, then you soak, as it says. Loved it. I used this when I was really sore, when I was just starting to work out, and I wasn't sore the next day. It was like a miracle worker. Another bath product, this is from the Zoella Beauty range. This is the Pink Bath Wafers, Moisturizing Bath Fizzers. They were little triangles, and you drop them in. They fizzed, but they didn't make bubbles, but it made a very nice moisturizing bath. Would recommend, and you know I love to support my fellow YouTubers. So those are the products that were in my empties. It's, I don't know, like 2:15. I worked out, hence the like sweaty face. But I also just took a shower and gave my hair a quick blow dry. Really good workout today. I had some like negative energy to work out, which felt good. And then I did half an hour of cardio, self high five, and watched the second episode in David Letterman's My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, I think that's what it's called, and it was with George Clooney. I got about halfway through. It was really interesting. But I thought I would show you, in case you watched yesterday's vlog, that I set up the tray in my bathroom. So this stuff all just used to be scattered. And now we have this beautiful tray, and some of you will recognize some of this jewelry because it's been from Mareathoners. Ta-da! I really like this. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks. It looks much more put together. Feeling a bit scattered today, and like I said, there's just some stuff going on. Anyway, so yeah, worked out, came home, had lunch, and then allowed myself to just sit, and then decided to have a really nice hot shower because I was stinky from working out. And that, yeah, one of the joys of working from home, and also recognizing sometimes I just need to enjoy the time where I'm home by myself for 5 seconds when Thomas isn't here. The lovely Amazon man stopped by again, well, FedEx man, and I got another salt lamp so we could open it together. The one in my office is broken. I've had it for a couple years now, and even when I bought it, it was like not fantastic. I probably should have returned it, but c'est la vie. It finally bit the bullet, so I bought myself a new one. A couple things I wanted to tell you that I haven't mentioned in a video. I've added some documents to the Mareathoner Facebook group. So there's a set of 30 free journal prompts because I'm such an advocate of journaling, and I talk about it all the time. I've been talking about it with a friend in the last like little while as well. If you don't journal, I know it can be intimidating, but it seriously changed my life and has given me such clarity in my life. I'm such a proponent of journaling. That's why I have 2 different journals. I'll show you actually. I don't think I've even talked, there's so many things I haven't talked about in videos. Okay, so I have 2 different sayings. This is the initial one that came out. It says you do you, and then it says hashtag Mareathon along the bottom. There's this style, and then there's also a coil style. And then I also just released self high five ones too. They also say hashtag Mareathoner. So they have this, nice lined pages. There's light brown, dark brown, there's black, blue, and red in the coil as well. There's always a link below to the merch. But I added journal prompts to the Facebook page. I came up with 30 prompts in case you're someone who doesn't know where to start when it comes to journaling and you can get overwhelmed. I'm a huge advocate for brain dumping when you're overwhelmed and your mind's just going round and round and round and round and round, and you feel like you're just spiraling. Trust me, girl, I have been there. I had a conversation recently with someone and we were reminiscing of how tightly wound we both were. Like 2 years ago we went for coffee and we were just both in that phase. I get it, I can recognize it, I see myself in you when you're there. And the only thing that helped me, the most profound thing that helped me, I should say, not the only thing, was journaling and writing out my thoughts. This time 2 years ago, I filled almost 5 journals. Like some days I would write 40 pages. Just free thought, brain dumping. Anyway, there is stuff to get you going, so I added that. I also got a really cool request for books that have highly influenced me or changed my life, so I created a PDF of that. So I hope those are helpful. And I think I added one more thing. Books. Oh, and the wallpaper that I created, I got requests for this. So if you would like to have the Mareathon wallpaper, it's all free. It's just in the Facebook group under files. So those have all been added, and I kept meaning to tell you that. Also meant to tell you about the Self High Five journals. I am at a crossroads in my life, and I often find in situations like this, you can over talk it with other people and get other people's opinions, and they'll tell you what they think and what they want you to do and what their best interest is, and that's great. But at some point, you need to know what you want to do. And again, that's why journaling is so great. I did not mean for this to be such a like raw journal section of the vlog. You may not even realize how you feel. And so by writing out your thoughts and feelings without anyone else's influence, if stuff continues to come up and continues to come up and you're circling it, it becomes really clear. So in saying this, I need to take my own advice because that's how I'm feeling a little bit. I don't feel like I'm circling, but there's definitely a decision that I've been thinking about for a long time that I swear in the last 5 days, the universe has just been like, psh, psh, psh. How many times does it have to come at you? Psh, psh. When are you actually going to just listen to us? So, yep, that's where I'm at right now. Here is the new salt lamp. She's pretty. Oh, something really cool happened. I'm just feeling chit-chatty today. Here's the other tray that I bought. An OG marathoner, Kaylin, who has been a marathoner since before that was a thing. I mean, she could tell you, I don't know how long she's been a subscriber to my channel, but I would estimate, what, Kaylin, like 5 years maybe? Anyway, she messaged me last night that she went and saw Joy McCarthy, my beloved of Joyous Health, and went up to her after and said like, hey, I found you through Mare, because like Joy and I've interviewed her, and we met last year and I got to interview her in person, and it was like a full circle amazing moment. I flippin' love her, and I love her book. Her 2 books actually, and her Instagram. She's just like amazing. She's the reason why I ever started taking care of my health. Anyway, so Kaylin went and saw her speak last night, and she was like, hey, I found you through Redhead Mare, and then I got a message from Joy last night, which was so nice. It's like full circle. This is what my office looks like right now. Tip, tip, tip. Tippity, tip, tip. Frick. You know what? Since we're talking about journals, I'm gonna give away 2 in this video. I am going to give away 2 of the new Self High Five journals, and I'll just choose which one to send you. I didn't know it was gonna be all about journaling, but girl, it is. I'm gonna give away 2, so stay tuned.